Texas, the land of endless horizons, booming cities, and boundless opportunity. Or so the story goes. But in 2025, a chilling new chapter is being written across the Lone Star State. Beneath the veneer of rapid growth, a terrifying phenomenon is unfolding. Once vibrant communities, where dreams were built and futures were planned, are now quietly morphing into ghost towns. Homes sit abandoned, streets grow eerily silent, and a palpable sense of desolation hangs in the air. This isn't about minor market corrections. This is about real estate collapsing, populations dwindling, and the very lifeblood of a city draining away. From remote oil towns to overbuilt suburbs, from insurance nightmares to vanishing rental profits, the promises of prosperity have turned to dust. The houses that sparked bidding wars just a few years ago now stand as empty monuments to a dream that died. Which Texas cities are now feeling the cold grip of abandonment? Their futures consumed by a housing meltdown that nobody talks about. Where are the signs of desolation most apparent, threatening to turn entire communities into empty shells? We're diving deep into the grim data, identifying the places where the lights are going out. Get ready for a stark, unsettling truth. Today, Discover the Nation unveils Top 10 Cities in Texas Turning into Ghost Town in 2025. If you own property here or are considering a move, this is your crucial, urgent warning.
Number 10. Galveston. This historic island city, famed for its Victorian architecture, beautiful beaches, and vibrant tourism, was once one of Texas's hottest vacation home markets. But in 2025, Galveston's housing market is grappling with a harsh, relentless financial storm, threatening to turn its charming streets into an eerie ghost town as its vital lifeblood drains away. Galveston's economy relies heavily on tourism and short-term rentals. In 2022, average home prices here hit about $380,250. Fast forward to 2025, they're down to $330,987, about a 13% decline. But this price drop is just one symptom. The true silent killer, driving towards ghost town status, is skyrocketing insurance costs. After several active hurricane seasons and persistent flood risks, homeowners' insurance premiums in Galveston have exploded. Many homeowners are now paying $7,000 or more annually for basic coverage, a figure that often exceeds their monthly mortgage payment, making ownership financially unsustainable. The ghost town indicators are clear. The slowdown in domestic travel spending and new short-term rental regulations have led to a massive investor retreat. Listings for beach houses are way up. Inventory has surged about 29% year over year as desperate owners try to sell. Meanwhile, high mortgage rates price out new buyers. With fewer new residents and a growing number of properties becoming financially unviable to own or rent, a chilling sense of abandonment is settling over once bustling neighborhoods. Galveston isn't just seeing a market correction, it's experiencing a forced exodus, threatening to leave behind a growing number of empty, charming, but ultimately financially unfeasible homes, inching it closer to becoming a modern ghost town. Number 9. Lubbock. Known as the hub city of the South Plains, this regional center, anchored by Texas Tech University, often felt isolated from the wild swings of major metros. But in 2025, Lubbock's housing market is grappling with a surprising and unsettling chill, showing signs of a slow but discernible drift towards desolation, particularly on its outskirts. While Texas Tech remains a stable employer, the broader local economy, heavily reliant on agriculture and wind energy, has faced headwinds from drought conditions and fluctuating energy prices. This has impacted local incomes and job security. The housing boom experienced during the pandemic, which pushed the median home price to around $230,000, is now reversing. That figure has plummeted to just $195,000 today, a 15% plunge, effectively trapping many homeowners in negative equity. If you're gaining valuable perspective on these vulnerable markets, please gently hit that subscribe button to Discover the Nation. Your support powers our in-depth investigations. The ghost town indicators are subtle but present. Inventory has surged, up 30% year over year as homes sit longer, average 90 days, with price cuts becoming common. While not a mass exodus, a slowdown in population growth and a shift away from rural living by younger generations contribute to the quiet emptying of certain neighborhoods. For a city that prided itself on stability, the signs of decline are unsettling, threatening to turn parts of Lubbock into forgotten landscapes if the economic and demographic trends persist.
Number 8. Corpus Christi. This coastal city, famous for its beaches, port, and naval air station, promises a relaxing, sunny lifestyle. But in 2025, Corpus Christi's housing market is grappling with a harsh financial storm, threatening to leave parts of this sunny paradise feeling increasingly abandoned. Corpus Christi's economy is intertwined with tourism, oil, and the military. While stable, a slowdown in tourism spending and fluctuating energy prices can directly impact local jobs. The housing market, which saw significant appreciation, is now pulling back, with median prices around $250,000, down 13.8% from their peak. But the real silent killer is insurance. Situated directly on a hurricane-vulnerable coastline with persistent flood risks, Corpus Christi homeowners are facing astronomical property and flood insurance premiums. Many are reporting annual bills easily exceeding $6,000 to $10,000, adding thousands to their monthly fixed costs. This financial burden is directly pushing residents out. The ghost town indicators are driven by this affordability crisis. High insurance costs, coupled with high mortgage rates, are pricing out buyers, leading to homes sitting for extended periods, average 85 days. The market is seeing an investor retreat, particularly those in the short-term rental market who can no longer turn a profit. This creates a flood of listings with reduced demand. While its charm remains, the financial pressure is eroding its population, threatening to leave behind a growing number of vacant homes and a pervasive sense of economic chill in Corpus Christi's once vibrant neighborhoods. Number 7. San Antonio. Known for the Alamo, its historic riverwalk, and rapid population growth, San Antonio was touted as one of the most affordable big cities in Texas. But in 2025, despite its undeniable appeal, parts of San Antonio's housing market are showing alarming signs of turning into a ghost town, particularly in its outer rings and newer developments. San Antonio's rapid growth was fueled by its affordability compared to other large Texas metros and a continuous influx of new residents. Builders responded by breaking ground on massive new subdivisions and master-planned communities, pushing out vast tracts of homes. However, this aggressive building spree, combined with 30-year fixed mortgage rates stubbornly holding new 7%, has significantly curtailed buyer purchasing power. Even for San Antonio's median household income around $65,000, new homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 range are proving to be a substantial stretch, leading to a glut of unsold inventory. If you're finding this deep dive into Texas's changing landscape crucial for your understanding, please consider gently hitting that subscribe button to discover the nation. Your support helps us bring you more vital insights like this. The ghost town indicators are clear. New home inventory has surged, up 28% year over year. Homes are sitting for extended periods, average 85 days, with builders offering increasing incentives and price cuts. The market is witnessing a slowdown in the pace of inbound migration and a pullback from investors who once fueled rapid sales. This imbalance of supply and demand, coupled with rising affordability challenges for local buyers, threatens to leave entire new developments and even parts of established neighborhoods feeling eerily empty, a stark contrast to the city's lively core.
Number 6. Dallas, the gleaming heart of North Texas, a symbol of relentless corporate relocations in a seemingly endless economic boom. Dallas has been a magnet for population growth and real estate investment. But in 2025, Dallas's housing market is flashing increasingly severe ghost town indicators, particularly in its sprawling suburbs, threatening to leave thousands of properties vacant and communities hollowed out. Dallas's explosive growth was fueled by massive corporate influx, a booming tech sector, and a reputation for endless opportunity. This led to rapid price appreciation and a furious pace of new construction across the metroplex, particularly in the northern suburbs. Developers built tens of thousands of new homes, apartments, and commercial spaces. If you're gaining valuable perspective on these vulnerable markets, please gently hit that subscribe button to Discover the Nation. Your support powers our in-depth investigations. Now the alarming signs. If corporate expansions halt, jobs in tech and financial services are impacted, and the flow of high-earning relocation slows, buyer demand collapses. Mortgage rates near 7% only magnify this. The ghost town risk in Dallas is driven by its massive oversupply. Inventory has surged dramatically across Dallas and its suburbs, up 45% year over year, and homes are sitting longer, average 75 days. Price cuts are rampant. In a downturn, this trend accelerates, leading to a flood of unsold or foreclosed properties. The substantial investor activity during the boom means many are now looking to exit, further overwhelming the market. Dallas's sheer size and past growth make its potential hollowing out a truly concerning prospect, threatening to turn once vibrant communities into shells if economic headwinds persist. Number 5. Sweetwater. A charming West Texas town, known for its famous Rattlesnake Roundup Festival, once felt like a beacon of small-town Texas life. But in 2025, Sweetwater's housing market is struggling with a pervasive sense of abandonment, threatening to turn this community into a true ghost town as its vital lifeblood drains away. Sweetwater's economy is a mix of wind energy, agriculture, and oil, all cyclical sectors. A dip in oil prices and agricultural struggles has impacted job stability. The housing market, which saw modest depreciation, is now facing a sharp reversal, with median home prices tumbling to $105,554, a 25% drop. This leaves many homeowners underwater. If you're finding this crucial information for understanding Texas's shifting landscape, please gently hit that subscribe button to Discover the Nation. Your support is vital for our in-depth analyses. The ghost town indicators are profound. A significant outmigration of younger generations searching for better opportunities in larger metros is leading to widespread vacancies. Inventory has surged dramatically across Dallas and its suburbs, up 45% year over year, and homes are sitting for extended periods, average 97 days. Few buyers are stepping in. The combination of economic fragility, outmigration, and declining property values means that homes are being left vacant, with a pervasive sense of quiet taking over once active streets. Sweetwater's once vibrant small-town life is fading, leaving behind a growing number of empty homes and a chilling sense of desolation.
Number 4. Frisco. This gleaming northern suburb of Dallas was once the quintessential symbol of Texas's economic might, a global magnet for massive corporate relocations and a lifestyle built on new luxury. It epitomized the very peak of the boom. But in 2025, Frisco's polished facade is cracking, revealing a pervasive emptiness that threatens to turn its once vibrant neighborhoods into eerie ghost towns. Frisco's explosive growth was fueled by an unsustainable influx of corporate giants, Toyota, Liberty Mutual, J.P. Morgan Chase, and high-net-worth individuals, driving home prices to stratospheric levels. This led to furious overbuilding of new subdivisions, luxury homes, and master-planned communities across vast tracts of land. The median home price, which soared to over $700,000, is now plummeting by 18% to 22% from its peak. The ghost town indicators are stark. A slowdown in corporate expansions, tech layoffs affecting high earners, and persistent 7% mortgage rates have caused buyer demand to evaporate. Inventory has surged dramatically, up 40% year over year, with homes sitting for agonizing periods, average 85 to 95 days. Frisco isn't just correcting, it's actively emptying out, with its former strength now its greatest vulnerability, cementing its path toward becoming a modern ghost town.
Number 3. Fort Worth, Texas, the cowtown of Texas, a bustling urban center that saw immense rapid growth in recent years, becoming a magnet for new residents seeking a more affordable big city life than Dallas. This massive expansion was a defining part of the Texas boom, but in 2025, Fort Worth's vast housing market is hitting the ground hard, showing pervasive signs of a decline that could lead to a widespread ghost town scenario across its sprawling suburbs. Fort Worth's growth was fueled by its relative affordability, a strong job market in logistics and diversified industries, and a continuous influx of out-of-state buyers. However, the sheer volume of new construction, particularly in its sprawling outskirts, has created a catastrophic oversupply that current demand simply cannot match. If you're finding this crucial information for understanding market vulnerabilities, please gently hit that subscribe button to Discover the Nation. Your support powers our in-depth investigations. The ghost town indicators are chillingly clear. Inventory in Fort Worth has surged dramatically, up 38% year-over-year, and homes are sitting for extended periods, average 75 to 85 days. Foreclosures are rising, and builders are struggling to complete or sell new projects. Fort Worth isn't just correcting, it's experiencing a profound hollowing out in its expansive new communities, where the promise of endless growth has given way to the silence of abandonment.
Number 2, Houston, the energy capital of the world, America's fourth largest city, a sprawling metropolis that often felt immune to downturns. Houston epitomized Texas's relentless growth. But in 2025, this colossal city is experiencing a rapid and profound hollowing out, turning once bustling neighborhoods into eerie ghost towns. Its ambition was vast, but now the consequences of overexpansion are devastating. Houston's growth was overwhelmingly fueled by its robust energy sector, corporate expansions, and a continuous influx of new residents. This led to massive price appreciation, with some areas seeing over 50% growth since 2020, and a furious pace of new construction across the sprawling metro. The median home price, which peaked around $400,000, has now plummeted to $320,000, a 20% drop. But that external demand, particularly for new builds, has all but vanished. Now the terrifying signs, a softening in global energy prices and a general economic slowdown are impacting Houston's core industries, leading to job insecurity and reduced corporate expansions. Mortgage rates near 7% are pricing out remaining local buyers. Inventory is surging dramatically, up 45% year over year. Homes are sitting for extended periods, average 90 to 100 days, with desperate price cuts and builder incentives failing to attract interest. The ghost town indicators in Houston are driven by this severe demand collapse and vast oversupply. Vacancy rates are climbing in new communities and even older rental properties. Builders are canceling projects, leaving half-finished shells. The outmigration of workers facing job insecurity is accelerating, leaving behind numerous empty properties. Houston isn't merely correcting, it's actively emptying out in pockets, with its former strength becoming its greatest weakness. For homeowners, the dream of a vibrant, ever-expanding city is turning into a nightmare of isolation and rapidly falling values, positioning Houston precariously close to becoming a true, modern ghost town. Number 1. Austin, the ghost of the boom. The Silicon Hills of the South, a city synonymous with hyper-growth, tech innovation, and a seemingly endless influx of new residents. Austin was, without question, America's hottest real estate market for years. But in 2025, that feverish expansion has turned into a brutal contraction, leaving vast swaths of its once vibrant landscape feeling eerily abandoned, turning it into the ultimate ghost town of the boom. Austin's unprecedented boom was the poster child of pandemic-era remote worker migration and massive tech corporate expansions. Developers eager to cash in on what seemed like limitless demand initiated an almost unimaginable pace of new construction, from high-rise condos downtown to sprawling master-planned communities in every direction. They built at a furious, speculative pace, pushing tens of thousands of new units onto the market.
If you're finding this crucial information for understanding market vulnerabilities, please gently hit that subscribe button to discover the nation. Your support powers our in-depth investigations. Now, the terrifying reality. The tech sector's sharp slowdown, marked by major layoffs, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, etc., the widespread pullback of remote work mandates, and the crushing impact of 7% mortgage rates caused buyer demand to fall off a cliff. The ghost town indicators in Austin are widespread and profound. Inventory has skyrocketed across the entire metro, up an astonishing 55% year over year, leaving vast amounts of both new and existing construction completely empty. Homes are sitting for agonizing periods, average 100 days, with unprecedented, aggressive price reductions, $75,000 to $150,000 off, failing to attract interest. Vacancy rates are soaring in once hot areas. Builders are canceling projects, leaving half-finished developments as haunting monuments to a boom gone bust. Austin isn't merely correcting, it's actively emptying out, with former residents leaving and no new ones to fill the void. High property taxes add to the burden for those trapped. Austin, once the symbol of unstoppable growth, is now the ultimate cautionary tale. Overhyped, overbuilt, and overpriced. Its streets are growing quieter, and its future is clouded by the chilling silence of a modern ghost town.
Final thoughts. This has been a stark, sobering look at the 2025 Texas real estate landscape, revealing the chilling reality of cities quietly morphing into ghost towns. The ambition of builders, fueled by years of unprecedented demand, has collided head-on with economic realities, high interest rates, and a dramatic recalibration of migration patterns. The consequences are profound. For developers, it's a lesson in over-speculation, leading to financial distress and abandoned projects. For local economies, it signals a devastating slowdown, leading to job losses and a pervasive sense of decline. And for countless homeowners in these exposed markets, it highlights a crucial risk. Their very asset could see value erosion, impacting their financial security while the vibrant communities they knew slowly fade. What's next for these vulnerable towns and cities? Only time will tell if they can find a path to recovery, or if the silence will grow louder. For now, the warning signs are clear, and the specter of the modern ghost town looms large. And remember, bro, if you found this information about market trends and vulnerabilities helpful, gently hit that subscribe button to discover the nation. Your support helps us bring you more crucial insights and help you make smart decisions.